Criminal defamation. How Monarchs humiliated Farotimi failed integrity test. Can you imagine? Who are the monarchs that humiliated Farotimi? I don't know. Is it the matter with what is his name? With Afe Babalola that was treated in Federal High Court seated in Adekiti or customary court? We need to know. There's a lot here. Let's see the monarchs that humiliated Farotimi in this matter. Okay, some days ago, some highly rated Yoruba monarchs led by Ooni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi, met to beg Are Afe Babalola to withdraw the criminal charges against Dele Farotimi so he won't be sent to prison for criminal defamation if found guilty as charged. Babalola, being a Yoruba Are, which translates to mean leader or commander, agreed to withdraw the charges. You can find the details in the articles. Yes, my take on Babalola's withdrawal of criminal defamation case against Farotimi, published in several online dailies. This article was actually written by Elempe Dele. Elempe Dele. So I consider this appeal by these top traditional rulers as a sort of humiliation under the context it was carried out. First, it was made public, not a secret. Why did the traditional rulers decide to make begging Babalola a public issue where several newspapers were present to cover the event, if not to humiliate publicly the obstreperous Dele, who from the ongoing, even as a lawyer, seemed not to know the margins between fiction and defamation? Secondly, Babalola was bold in his response to the traditional rulers. There is nothing I am going to gain from his imprisonment. There is nothing I am going to gain from the so-called damages. He was certain Dele was going to prison. So Babalola continued to narrate how the likes of Obasanjo and Kuka came to beg him on Dele's behalf but refused their appeals. Thirdly, in a subtle way, the traditional rulers chastised Dele for his actions in public and called him a stubborn child even when he is 56 years old. What can be more humiliating? Nobody can tarnish your name. Your name is more than silver and gold, and you have stood for your name with the message that nobody can joke with your name. So we monarchs came here to discuss the matter with him, and he gave full respect to the Obas and agreed. So Baba, we want to appeal and also use our race to instruct you. Dele Farotimi is your son. You may not know him. We give birth to different children in this world. Some are tough, while some are hard. Why we are here is our ethos as a race. So the Ooni of Ife also said Babalola must forgive Farotimi. When discussing how Babalola forgave Farotimi, we have all come together as traditional rulers to discuss with you on this issue with this gentleman. Dele Farotimi is your son, and you must forgive him and withdraw the criminal charges against him. As a matter of fact, Babalola went on to withdraw the case as instructed and as promised. I hereby withdraw the criminal charges against Farotimi. Babalola declared he has also forgiven him because of the honor for the Ooni and other Obas. So while Babalola spoke with confidence during the much publicized meeting where the Ooni of Ife acted as the mouthpiece of the group, nothing was heard of the outspoken Farotimi after then, even when we anticipated his rejection of the appeal on his behalf. So after the mediation, Premium Times contacted Mr. Farotimi via a WhatsApp message on Tuesday, and his response confirmed that he has been deliberately silent on the report of forgiveness granted him by Mr. Babalola, which was unusual from the man who easily grants interviews and press conferences on this case. I have no comment on the news, Mr. Farotimi said, and in response to the paper's request for comment. Okay, Feishayo Olatunde, Dele's personal assistant, earlier confirmed his principal's position when the same paper reached him. So he has no plans of holding a press conference on the subject, and he is currently not available for interviews. Now, wow. So what is this guy bringing now? What is this guy writing now that Dele Farotimi was humiliated by the Obas? Or what are you saying? So all the begging that was done on his behalf before the Obas were humiliation to Dele Farotimi. Is that what this one is trying to tell us now? Both Obasanjo and Bishop Kuka all went to beg Babalola for Farotimi. And so even after the whole matter, Babalola forgave Farotimi and withdrew the case against him so that he doesn't go to prison. And Farotimi has refused to say something about the matter up till now. He's a vocal person for that matter. So what message is this guy bringing out in this article? That is the thing now. Is it so trying to further publicize and emphasize the humiliation on Farotimi Abi? Now, wow. I know that people are already commenting on this matter. Somebody said that fight that you are looking for, you won't see it. Not be lie. You are writing this looking for a fight so that you see more things to write. Don't worry. Another say you are always looking for trouble where there are solutions, which is messier, getting naughtier by the day and losing all by the morning, or getting sensible by the day and having all by the morning. Haters of reconciliation and peaceful resolution. So say, let the writer, as he knows how to write and defend himself, write a defamatory statement against Are, then show us how to be a hero he wants Dele to display. Exactly. So which hero does he want Dele to display? Because this guy is, the way he's writing, he's trying to resurrect a matter that is dead already. The writer of this issue of Mr. Dele Farotimi, Afe Babalola, and the Yoruba Obas led by the Oni of Ife is regrettably very selfish and narrow-minded hatred instigator. Abi, I give kudos to Farotimi for his silence and not yield to interviews on this issue ever, because anything you say now could be misinterpreted and recorded as mark of disrespect of the highest order to the high caliber of the Obas of Yoruba land. Please maintain your silence and keep your cool. Exactly. All those fly-by-night trados, fly-by-night trados, traditional rulers, Abi. Big thanks for being an intellectual, sir. Permit me to add that it is not only Satan that is ashamed by this peaceful and amicable resolution, but also this writer was desperately expecting conflagration from the squabble. There is no doubt now that his BP must have risen beyond remedy. This guy, he finished the writer. Dele is a hero any day, but this writer is a coward who has failed to understand that the corruption in the judiciary is part of the reason Nigeria is becoming a failed state. Not be lie. Dele has nothing more to say. All his message about Nigeria are written in that book, and that book will continue to sell. That is the truth. That book, there's nothing Dele has to say again. The failed justice system is conspicuous to everyone in Nigeria, and we can see it. Look at what they are doing to Showore for, speaking out the corruption in the police force and in the government. You can imagine the kind of big condition they have given to him, and you say the justice system is good. So there's nothing Dele Farotimi is going to say now that is new. So he doesn't need to grant any interview. This writer should go and sleep. That is it. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment.